Hi guys, in this video we are going to look at Biology Paper 1 for 2024 for grade 12 candidates. Question 1. Which characteristic of living organisms involves ingestion, absorption and assimilation? A. Excretion. B. Growth. C. Nutrition. D. Respiration. The correct answer here is C. Nutrition. Question 2. Which cell organelle is involved in respiration? A. Chloroplast. B. Endoplasmic reticulum. C. Mitochondrion. D. Ribosomes. The correct answer here is C. Mitochondrion. Question 3. Which of the following is true regarding active transport? A. An input of energy is not required for it to occur. B. It allows particles to pass through easily between lipids in cell membranes. C. It occurs against the concentration gradient. D. Particles move from high concentration to low concentration. The correct answer here is C. It occurs against the concentration gradient. Question 4. The diagram demonstrates enzyme specificity and the stages in which an enzyme-controlled chemical reaction may occur. Identify L, M, N, and O. A. L enzyme, M substrate, N active site, O products. B. L enzyme, M active site, N substrate, O products. C. L substrate, M enzyme, N active site, O products. D. L substrate, M active site, N enzyme, O products. The correct answer here is A. L is the enzyme because it remains the same at the end of the reaction. M is the substrate because it changes into products which are O, and N is the active site where the substrate binds to the enzyme. Question 5. Which of the following is not a good source of lipids? A. Avocado. B. Castor seeds. C. Caterpillars. D. Cheese. The correct answer here is C. Caterpillars. Of course, our vincular. C. Question 6. Which of the following food nutrients promotes peristalsis? A. Carbohydrates. B. Lipids. C. Proteins. D. Roughage. The correct answer here is D. Roughage. Question 7. A diet rich in iron is ideal for which group of people? A. Lactating women. B. Pregnant women. C. Preschool children. D. The aged. The correct answer here is B. Pregnant women, because the developing fetus needs to produce red blood cells, so that's why pregnant women need the iron. Question 8. The diagram shows part of a leaf. Which part shows epidermal cells? The correct answer here is A, which is the upper epidermis. B is the parasite cell, C is the spongy cell, and D is the guard cell. So the correct answer is A. Question 9. Which of the following is an example of an organism which carries out saprophytic nutrition? A. Amoeba. B. Mosquito. C. Rhizopas. D. Yeast. The correct answer here is C. The rhizopas. Question 10. The following diagram shows a human teeth. Identify the tooth and its function. A. Tooth canine, function for tearing flesh. B. Tooth incisor, function for biting off pieces of food. C. Tooth molar, function for grinding and crushing food. D. Tooth is premolar, the function for grinding and crushing food. The correct answer here is A. The tooth is a canine and its function is for tearing flesh. Question 11. Which of the following food nutrients is an end product for digestion along the alimentary canal? A. Amino acids. B. Cellulose. C. Fats. D. Proteins. The correct answer here is A. Amino acids. The rest of the molecules are macromolecules, so this cannot be absorbed into the body. Question 12. Which changes occur to the diaphragm and external intercostal muscles when a person breathes in deeply? A. Diaphragm contracts. Intercostal muscles contract. B. Diaphragm contracts. External intercostal muscles relax. C. Diaphragm relaxes. External intercostal muscles contract. D. Diaphragm relaxes. External intercostal muscles relaxes. The correct answer here is A. The diaphragm contracts and the external intercostal muscles also contract during inspiration. Question 13. Which of the following is the correct word equation for anaerobic respiration in man? A. Glucose forms carbon dioxide and water and energy. B. Glucose forms ethanol and carbon dioxide and energy. C. Glucose forms ethanol and energy. D. Glucose forms lactic acid and energy. The correct answer here is D. Anaerobic respiration is what is referred to as lactic acid fermentation in man, where glucose will form lactic acid and energy. Question 14. Which of the following can help to reduce the causes of stigma to people living with HIV, which is the human immunodeficiency virus, and acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, which is AIDS? A. Counseling and testing. B. Fear. C. Myths. D. Sensitization. The correct answer here is D. By sensitizing the community about the true way in which HIV and AIDS can be transmitted will actually help to reduce the fear and myths surrounding HIV and AIDS. So counseling and testing is where we enable people to be able to know their status. So that's why here the correct answer here is D. Question 15. The following diagram shows the tissues in a section of a root of a green plant. Identify the parts numbered 1, 2, and 3. A. 1. Epidermis. 2. Phloem. 3. Xylem. B. 1. Epidermis. 2. Xylem. 3. Phloem. C. 1. Phloem. 2. Epidermis. 3. Xylem. D. 1. Phloem. 2. Xylem. 3. Epidermis. The correct answer here is A. 1 is the epidermis, 2 is the phloem, and 3 is the xylem because it's creating a star shaped at the middle, while the phloem is in the arms of the star. So this is what is known as a dicot root. Question 16. Jane has blood group A. She needs a blood transfusion. From which blood groups can she receive blood? A only. B, AB only. C, A and D, AB. D, A and D, O. The correct answer here is D. She can receive from blood group A and O, which is a universal donor. Question 17. The following diagram shows the relationship between the blood circulatory system and the lymphatic system. Which labeled part represents the lymph capillary? The correct answer here is B. Question 18. Which of the following is an excretory product of the lungs? A. Bile salts. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Oxygen. D. Urea. The correct answer here is B. Carbon dioxide. Question 19. Which of the following are important organs in homeostasis? A. Liver, heart, and kidney. B. Liver, heart, and skin. C. Lungs, heart, and sweat glands. D. Lungs, skin, and sweat glands. The correct answer here is B. The liver, kidney, and the skin. Question 20. Which of the following labeled glands is associated to production of insulin? We have A, which is the thymus gland. B, which is the adrenal gland. C, which is the pancreas, and D, which is the ovary. Correct answer here is C. The pancreas produces insulin. Question 21. The diagram shows a cross-section through a human spinal cord. Which one of the parts labeled is a relay neuron? The correct answer here is C. The relay neuron will be found between the motor neuron and the sensory neuron in the spinal cord. Question 22. The following diagram shows a defective eye of a person. Identify the defect and how it can be corrected. We have A. Defect long sight. Correction, use of convex lens. B. The defect is long sight. The correction is use of convex lens. C. The defect is short sight. The correction is use of concave lens. D. The defect is short sight. Correction is use of convex lens. Here, the correct answer is B. The defect is a long-sightedness, and to correct long-sightedness, we use a convex lens. Question 23. The bones of the skull, ribs, sternum, and vertebral column form up the dash A. Appendicular skeleton, B. Exoskeleton, C. Endoskeleton, D. Exoskeleton. The correct answer here is B. Exoskeleton. 24. The diagram shows a plant shoot and the invertebrates in relation to their response to a stimuli. The plant shoot is growing towards the light. Invertebrates are moving into the dark cave. Which response are being shown by this organism? A. Plant shoot, negative phototaxism, invertebrate, positive phototropism. B. Plant shoot, negative phototaxism, invertebrates for positive phototaxism. C. Plant shoot, positive phototaxism, invertebrate, negative phototaxism. D. Plant shoot, positive phototropism, and invertebrates, negative phototaxism. The correct answer here is D. The plant shoot is positive phototropism because it's growing towards light, and the invertebrates is negative phototaxism because they're moving away from light into the dark cover. Question 25. Which of the following differentiate cells is thickened with ligand and provides support to the stem of the plants? A. Parenchyma, B. Parenchyma, C. Phloem, and D. Sclerenchyma. The correct answer here is D. Sclerenchyma cells. 26. The diagram shows a type of germination. Which type of germination is shown in the diagram and why? A. Epigel germination, because the cotyledons are carried above the ground. B. Epigel, because testes remains in the ground. C. Hypogel, because the cotyledons are carried above the ground. D. Hypogel, because the testa remains in the ground. The correct answer here is A. It's epigel because the cotyledons are carried above the ground. Question 27. What type of asexual reproduction occurs in yeast? A. Binary fission, B. Budding, C. Fragmentation, D. Spore formation. The correct answer here is B. Budding. Question 28. The following diagram represents one of the methods of natural propagation. Which method of natural propagation is shown in the diagram? A. Comb, B. Rhizome, C. Runner, D. Stem tube. The correct answer here is C. Runner. Question 29. The diagram shows a generalized structure of a flower. Identify the part labeled X. A. Anther, B. Filament, C. Sepal, D. Stigma. The correct answer here is D. Wind-pollinated flowers have a feathery stigma. Question 30. The following diagram shows the structure of an insect-pollinated flower. Which structure on the diagram shows that the flower cannot be self-pollinated? A. Large anthers, B. Presence of petals, C. Presence of sepals, D. Short filaments. The correct answer here is D. The flower has short filaments, meaning that the pollen can't reach the stigma. Question 31. Which of the following correctly states the function of the prostate gland and the seminal vesicles in the male reproductive system? A. Prostate gland enables sperm to swim. Seminal vesicle provides nutrients to the sperm. B. Prostate gland kills excess sperms. Seminal vesicle enables sperms to swim. C. Prostate gland kills excess ova. Seminal vesicle kills excess sperms. D. Prostate gland provides nutrients to the sperms. Seminal vesicle kills excess ova. The correct answer here is A. The function of prostate gland is to enable the sperms to swim, while the seminal vesicle provide nutrients to the sperms. Question 32. Which of the following is a natural method of birth control? A. Condom. B. Diaphragm. C. Intrauterine device. D. Rhythm. The correct answer here is D. The rhythm method is a natural birth control method. Question 33. The genetic characteristic expressed in an organism is called A. Inheritance. B. Mutation. C. Trait. D. Variation. The correct answer here is C. Trait. So a trait is the genetic characteristic which is expressed in an organism. Question 34. The following events takes place in one of the stages of mitosis. First step, the nuclear membrane disappears. Next step, the chromosomes move to the center of the cell. Third step, the chromosomes align themselves at the equatorial region. Fourth steps, the chromosomes are seen attached to the spindle fibers at the centromeres. Which stage of mitosis is described in the statement? A. Anaphase. B. Interphase. C. Metaphase. D. Prophase. The correct answer here is C. Metaphase, because we are seeing the chromosomes aligning themselves at the equator region. Question 35. In classification, which of the following has the highest number of organisms? A. Class. B. Genus. C. Family. D. Kingdom. The correct answer here is D. The kingdom will have the highest number of organisms because all the other stages are found under kingdoms. Question 36. Which component of soil is lost when soil remains are bent? A. Calcium. B. Clay. C. Humus. D. Sand. The correct answer here is C. Organic matter will be bent out. Question 37. In which of the following pyramids of biomass does the arrow show the correct flow of energy? A. From the bottom going up. B. From the top going down. C. From the bottom going up and D back down again. D. Going up and down at the same time. The correct answer here is A. Energy will move from the producers to the primary consumers to secondary consumers and the tertiary consumers. Question 38. Which of the following factors directly causes population increase? A. Diseases. C. Immigration. C. Immigration. D. Wars. The correct answer here is C. We have immigration, which is a process by which organisms move into a population, while disease, immigration, and wars will reduce the population. Question 39. Which of the following is likely to contribute to land pollution? A. Dead plant remains. B. Mineral salts. C. Non-biodegradable materials. D. Soil microorganisms. The correct answer here is C. Non-biodegradable materials, for example, plastics. Last question. Question 40. Which of the following is the importance of biodiversity? A. Competition between carnivores and herbivores. D. Depletion of wetland reserves. C. Equilibrium of organisms in a given locality. D. Variety of trees for charcoal production. The correct answer here is C. Equilibrium will ensure biodiversity will ensure that there is an equilibrium of organisms in an ecosystem. This brings us to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a like and also subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss future videos which I upload. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.